Now this might seem high-tech in some people's minds, but this will be absolutely taken for granted in 10 years. It will be very hard to catch up later. As a real estate portal, you're collecting a lot of signals about what your users want, what agents want. There's never enough time to make use of all that data. And machine learning really allows you to take all the valuable information and turn it into a better experience, higher conversions, more revenue, less churn. It's imperative that an agent that you once won also stays a customer. If you have maybe only 100 agents, you could have individual salespeople. They know who's unhappy with the product right now and they know they need to reach out to them. But if you have 10,000 agents, you can't do that anymore. A machine can actually take that role and learn which patterns lead to somebody signing off, not continuing the contract, and alarm you early, like 30 days before, 60 days before that's going to happen.
And you have 60 days to come up with a plan so it doesn't churn.
These predictive systems are a lot more accurate when you use machine learning. You have a machine learning system that can read their behavior and turn it into a profile of which product are they most interested in right now. You can obviously take all that and also find those users on other sites, show them the right ad about, for example, a relocation service. And similarly, if you know that there's these 5,000 users that are interested in a mortgage right now and are actively looking, then selling those cookies, so to say, to a bank through a third-party service will also be very attractive to them, because then they will also be able to throw a wider net, place ads with very high conversion rates, find more of the right people, and a lot of the people who wouldn't convert, it will take them out. And so the conversion on your campaign is going to be significantly higher if you use machine learning. Being able to target even better and find the right people who will convert is a big selling point when you talk to these clients. With machine learning, you can actually give them a solution that targets not based on a few indicators, but on the complete behavior of the user. They will see that there's a significant jump in conversion rates on their ads, and you will be able to sell these ads obviously for higher prices. Targeting is only as effective as the algorithm that you use to select the right people. And especially when you do consumer monetization, you have millions of users and your target group is minuscule. Maybe they're interested for another 3-4 days. And those are the ones that you have to find.
Comparing ourselves with rule-based systems, we have seen very high rates, like 200 to 400%.
A client of ours, we calculated recently, they make close to $1 million more per year, simply because they select the users with machine learning instead of with triggers before. And I've talked to portals who have their own recommender. They're frustrated by the fact that when you go to a 200 square foot apartment in Brooklyn and you have the recommendations underneath, other apartments you might like, all you see there is other 200 square foot apartments in Brooklyn. Many recommenders, the way they work, simple ones, they just look for apartments who have the same attributes, same location, same size, same amount of bedrooms, same price, and so forth. But that's not usually how humans think. Like, we want something that appeals to what we're looking for, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the same attributes on each of the apartments we look at.
Machine learning is definitely a way to approach that problem from a different perspective.
A machine learning based recommender can learn from old users, and those recommendations will feel a lot better to the user. It will be a better user experience. I will like the site more, and obviously also in the end I will find my apartment faster, I will click more, there's a higher conversion rate.
So that gives you kind of an advantage, I think, on the market, especially if you adopt it early enough.
If I'm searching for my house, I'm very conscious to which portal helps me the most and where I can find the right things. It's literally just one click away, and I go to another place, and if it works better, I will not come back. There's data that's useful, yeah, but there's not enough human resources ever to turn all the patterns in the data into something you can use for your targeting. And machine learning is the only way.
If you have enough data, if you have a lot of data, it is definitely the time now to start doing machine learning and start getting that know-how into your company.
You target people out of a big group. It's a perfect use case for machine learning. And that's why we also see in our projects magical improvements of literally like 3 times as much revenue from the same campaign with the same amount of users continuously. It's just selecting different users with a different algorithm, and you make 7 figures more a year.